Failure. It's an uncomfortable word for many, but did you know that the road to success is often paved with failures? It's true. Each stumble, each mistake, each setback is a stepping stone on our journey to achievement. Today we'll delve into why we often fail. We'll explore the factors that contribute to failure and how, by understanding them, we can navigate the tumultuous seas of personal and professional growth. Understanding the reasons behind failure can help us turn these stumbling blocks into stepping stones. The first pitfall on our journey is the trap of unrealistic expectations. This is a common stumbling block we all encounter at some point. We envision grand achievements and lofty goals, and then, when we fail to reach those towering heights, we find ourselves swallowed by disappointment. It's like setting out to climb Mount Everest without ever having hiked a hill. But here's the thing, it's not about lowering your dreams, but rather about setting achievable goals, step-by-step milestones that lead to your ultimate ambition. Consider the climber again. They start with smaller peaks, gradually building their strength and stamina, learning, growing, and celebrating each victory along the way. That's how we should approach our goals. Break down your dream into smaller, manageable tasks. Celebrate each small victory and use it as a stepping stone towards your ultimate goal. Remember, progress, no matter how small, is still progress. With realistic expectations, ambition becomes a driving force, not a stumbling block. Another significant cause of failure is a lack of persistence. In the face of adversity, it's all too easy to throw in the towel. However, the road to success is often paved with trials and tribulations. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously made over 1,000 unsuccessful attempts before inventing the light bulb. He once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This exemplifies the power of persistence. The danger of giving up too easily is that you may be closer to your goal than you realize. It's like digging for gold and stopping just inches away from the treasure. To combat this, it's crucial to develop resilience and find motivation in setbacks. Viewing each obstacle as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock can be transformative. Remember, success is often just one more try away. At times, the resources at our disposal seem scarce, leading us down the path of failure. This sentiment is familiar to many of us. Perhaps it's the ticking clock, dwindling finances, or the absence of necessary tools that holds us back. These limitations can indeed be stumbling blocks on our road to success. Consider an aspiring entrepreneur without the capital to launch their dream business, or a student lacking the time to master a complex subject. Such situations can feel like insurmountable barriers. But are they really? Let's flip the coin and look at the other side. These very constraints can push us to seek help, to collaborate, to innovate. They can lead us to discover untapped wells of creativity within ourselves. We can learn to prioritize, to focus on what truly matters, to make every second, every penny, every resource count. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way. Seek support, find creative solutions, and prioritize your tasks wisely. When resources are limited, creativity can thrive. The fear of failure, a silent dream killer, often holds us back. It's a daunting shadow that hovers, making us question every step we take. It's like a creature in the dark, breeding self-doubt and paralyzing us from taking the leaps we need to evolve. How many times have we let opportunities slip because we were afraid to fail? How many dreams have been buried under the weight of this fear? The answer, my friends, is too many. But the irony is, fear of failure is not the enemy. It's our perception of failure that needs a makeover. We need to understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. It's the stepping stone that leads us to learning, growth, and ultimately success. We need to adopt a growth mindset, viewing each failure as a learning opportunity, as a chance to get better. So let's rewrite the narrative. Embrace failure. It is the greatest teacher. Lastly, let's examine the roles of skills, mindset, and external factors in failure. Imagine an artist attempting to paint without understanding color theory, or a musician trying to compose without knowing how to read sheet music. It's clear that lacking certain skills can hinder our progress and lead to failures. However, with dedication and time, we can acquire the knowledge we need to excel in our chosen fields. Moving on to mindset, our inner dialogue can often be our worst enemy. Negative self-talk and self-doubt can sabotage our efforts and lead us down the path of failure. But remember, the power to change our mindset lies within us. By cultivating a positive attitude, practicing self-compassion and celebrating small victories, we can transform failures into opportunities for growth. Lastly, external factors. Life is unpredictable, and often, factors beyond our control can influence our outcomes. These could range from economic downturns to personal crises. While we can't control these events, we can control our response to them. By focusing on what's within our control and adapting to changing circumstances, we can navigate through these challenges more effectively. In conclusion, it's not just about having the right skills or the right mindset. It's also about understanding that external factors will impact our journey. The key is to adapt and persist. With the right skills, a positive mindset, and an adaptable approach, failure becomes a stepping stone to success. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. As we conclude our journey, it's important to remember the key points we've discussed today. Unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment, but setting attainable goals can shift this narrative. Persistence is a virtue often rewarded, and a lack of it can be a roadblock to success. Limited resources may pose challenges, but remember, creativity and support from others can help you navigate these hurdles. Fear of failure is natural, yet it's crucial to understand that it's a stepping stone to growth. A lack of skills or knowledge can be remedied with dedication and time invested in learning. A negative mindset can be your downfall, yet a positive attitude, coupled with self-compassion, can be your greatest ally. And although external factors may sometimes steer us off course, focusing on what is within our control and adapting to changes can steer us back. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. Embrace failure, learn from it, and keep moving forward.